Hey everybody, welcome back. I think I conquered this mouse guy enough last time. Let's continue. So here we are, Village of Outcasts. Gonna have a little look around. Oh, heading to the 5th dungeon. It's the Ice Palace here. Oh, that was a failure. Yeah, so that's why you don't run into the thieves. Okay, gonna hop in here. There's some cash in the gossip shop. I think the wizard guy said last time. Doing all right for money now. But in the last episode, we got those marvelous, wonderful Titans mitts. So there's gonna be a bit of a stop off here. Got this guy here, a little frog buddy. Ribbit, Ribbit, your body did not change. You're not just an ordinary guy, are you? I used to live near Kakariko Town. I wonder what my partner is doing there without me. Ribbit, I have a request of you. Please take me to my partner. Please, Ribbit, please. Okay. So we're heading up here. Happens to be the blacksmith shop, which is just right close by. Gonna use the mirror. And head in here. Oh, happy days are here again. You found my partner. We are very happy now. Drop by here again. At that time, we will temper your sword perfectly. Okay. So now we're gonna go from the master sword to the tempered sword pretty quick. Hey, you, welcome. Ask us to do anything. Temper my sword. Sword tempered 10 rupees. I don't know. You're charging me money for this? Now I've got the punch move. This is an interesting point. Technically, if you didn't know that you can just walk out and kind of wander around a bit and go back in, you might try and tackle a dungeon or something with no sword. But, yeah. I think most of us adventurers are pretty clever about that. We can usually just reload the screen or something. Hey, blast you for waking me from my deep, dark sleep. I mean, thanks a lot, sir. But now I will get my revenge on you. Get ready for it. Or if that's okay with you, sir. Okay. Confused little Batman. But he gives us half magic power, which is actually a good thing. Hee hee hee, I will laugh at your misfortune. Now your magic power will drop by 1/2. Congratulations. Now do your best, even though I'm sure it won't be enough. Have a nice day. See you. So, even though it looks like a bad thing, he actually has helped us out. The magic power half will allow you to basically double all of your magic spells, which means more bombos. Always a good thing. Okay, we're also going to wind up back in the Dark World here. Take the opportunity to use my hammer. Pound some chicken skeletons. Oh, I got one. Honestly, oh, 2. 3, 4. Random block puzzle. There we go. Yay! 1 more heart. It's interesting to see that the caves actually look the same in the light world and the dark world. You can see that the visual impact of it is almost identical. Okay, now we've got no sword, and there's a treasure chest in here. I think we'll grab the chest. And I'm going to take it into the light world with me when I warp here. Oh, into a fence. Yeah, the worlds are not perfectly parallel. I mean, it would be a little bit boring if they were, but... Oh, you can't enter with something following you. Okay, well, we'll just leave it right there. See if it comes back. Alright, level 3 sword. For this one also, the sound effect is a little deeper as well. Nice effect. Okay, so we're gonna go and see if we can grab the 4th bottle, which is inside this chest, but we need to go and find the guy who's going to open it up for us. So that means going all the way to the desert without dropping the box. Easier said than done. But we now have this sword here to help out, so shouldn't be too tough. This is another one of those scenarios where the progression of playing through the game has really changed the way that you interact with the overworld at this point. I've got that 3rd sword, that next power level. I can kill these guys in 1 hit. Before they were just terrible when we were in the forest there. I think it was taking me 3 or 4 hits to knock these guys down. Now it's just 1 shot. I heard that you know I used to be a thief, right? Well, I'll open a chest for you. Will you keep it a secret from everyone else? Promise not to tell, or tell it to everyone. I'll promise not to tell. Give me a jar. This is a magic bottle. Alright. That guard's gonna be traumatized for life. That guy just he teleported in, he came through a tear in the space-time continuum, and he went back through. Never saw him again. Okay, so we could probably head up to Death Mountain at this point if we wanted to, and grab the cane. There's a cane, the cane of Burna, I think it is. But I don't think that's required. I think we can probably do this dungeon without it. That said, we might want... Oh, look. That's actually perfect. We have an extra slot here. Oh, too bad. Actually, that's all right. I can just quickly warp in, and then use the flute here. So I'll warp here. I'll swim up to this place here. I mean, I suppose I could probably drop some cash and get some more bombs and arrows too, but pretty confident. But I will grab a potion for sure, because this is a magic heavy dungeon coming up. So at this point we're getting closer to the end. It's probably about 2/3 of the way through the game, I suppose. There's a couple of dungeons coming up and then a big ol' last boss. That duck is like quarter of lake size. Alright. So the previous dungeons that we've encountered have been mostly rather benign in terms of, you know, the types of monsters that we faced, and the challenges that we've had have all been pretty linear. You know, it's kind of come a long way to get to this point, but in this dungeon there's basically a big cycle. It's like a big loop, and as you progress along it becomes a little bit more difficult to understand where you're going or how to get there, especially with the ice and the different kinds of monsters that you're facing. So this guy's gonna pop out. He does immense damage, but he moves in a really weird, crabby way. Didn't really get to see it there. Link, the magic flames will protect you inside this icy dungeon. Yep, we got lots of magic flames, but you know what? Actually, the hookshot is a lot more helpful in here. So this first bit is pretty linear, and then when you jump, there's a hole that you jump down a little ways in here. You have to do some bomb work. And it's actually kind of timely that they had placed that. There was a fairy fountain there that's not a typical fairy fountain. Basically, we can go in. We didn't actually enter that, but you can go in and you can trade in your cash for extra bomb or arrow capacity. We didn't hit that one up. That's not really required. It's not a mandatory thing. But it's kind of timely that they give you that here, because you could easily run out of bombs if you didn't know where you were going or what you were doing. I'm, again, not 100% confident on this dungeon, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to knock it out. Ugh. I hate that it locks you down to use that. I'm a rabbit. That's okay. Not the end of the world. So there's some physics logic puzzles going on here. When we look at the way that you have to press the buttons, when you have to identify which hole that you're going to drop down into in this room here. You're looking into, you know, which position that crystal switch is going to be in. Makes a big difference. Ugh, 3 slips. Really, crystal switch? So yeah, the scenario is pretty well considered. Like, there's a lot of stuff that you can do to mess it up, but it's also pretty comfortable and such that you can always pick up the things that you need. So you never actually run out of bombs. You could run out if you didn't have the resourcefulness to, like, you know, pick up a skull like that. But in general, you'll be able to get the stuff that you need. Ooh, I could drop 4 bombs. That's just how much I need to fill myself back up here. There we go. Oh, I hate this room. Anything with spikes and moving floors at the same time is just excessive. And I get, like, you know, we're most of the way through the game, here's a big challenge, but it's just unfair. With the little tiny directional keypad, it's like, how are you expecting to go through that? Oh, it got me. It got me twice. Okay, well, I'll sneak through there anyway. This particular room, there's some tricks that people use to bypass it. The crystal switch position, basically you're going to have to come back through there, and if the crystal switch is not in the right orientation, then it becomes a problem. You have to go around again, but there's a trick. It's non-linear. It's something where you're dropping bombs and throwing yourself across a ledge. And actually, it was considered, I mean, one of the things that is really peculiar about this game is that is actually a legitimate strategy. They've actually intended for you to be able to do that. Because there is a room that you can only access in that way. So they were fully aware that it was a potential bypass, like that you could get through certain sections in that way, and they actually had designed around it in certain scenarios, but then knowing that that's a possibility, You know, it makes you question like why you would design a whole dungeon around that and then allow people to bypass it. Oh. Yeah, so here's where that's coming in. Basically, we're gonna drop down into the next level below. And I believe this is the room with the big chest. Yeah, there it is. There she blows. And then if you have the that switch in the other position, then you can get through there. That's okay. Ugh. Every now and then there's a level that's just a chore. This is one of the ones. Chest here, got another key. Kind of running out of health, unfortunately. It means I gotta kind of watch where I'm shooting there. Those flames kind of got me back there. Or maybe I have to use my magic power. Take a little bit back from the dungeon. Alright. Here's one of several key doors in a row here that we're going to be facing. Still got one spare. I don't think I'm going to be doing too bad up ahead. A little readjustment there. Yeah, see, I can hop down there again, but I need to go and flip that switch to do it. To go through here and make it worthwhile. And I would really like to grab the big key first. Okay, so there's a... Oh. Ah! Slow motion run. Unfortunately, there's no iron boots or grip at all in this game. Can I grab on that? Oh, I can. Link, do not use all your magic power if you do not possess the medicine of magic. Now get ready to go into the depths of this dungeon. Okay, he's breaking the fourth wall a little bit there. Just a bit. That's okay. Sahasrara, you're an old man. Crazy guy. Lives in the mountains. Take another step forward there. There we go. Oh, I love this room. Bounce back across. So there is another key right there. I'm going to skip that. I'm not going to go through there right now. I am going to go up here. I don't believe that we can use this. I don't think that there is another way there. Head up the stairs and then come back this way. Pretty quick. Okay, need the hammer to knock these guys down. I can never decide whether the eyes are the little white parts or the little black parts on these guys. It looks like they could be smiling, or they could potentially be dudes with like dark sunglasses. Never can tell. It's one of the charms of low pixel graphics. I believe next stop here is the big key. I think we go into this this room over here and then up the stairs, or down the stairs. Yeah, up the stairs, and then we grab the big key. And technically I could go back across to the left, but I wanted to grab that other chest. I think it might be the compass. So I could go this way, but I'm going to go back the way I came. grab these weird tongue statues. That's not rude at all. Not a little bit. I have to bomb this wall just because. I know there's nothing there, but... Okay, got 3 keys now. I think I'm good to open a door. Let's give it a shot. And I'm gonna go back this way. Oh, is this the way? I don't think this is the way. I need to hit a switch. Oh, guys, I'm using the map. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, this is the way. Yeah, this'll do. Because I want to get the armor, too. Great, okay. So I fell through there. Gonna pick up the armor now. You found the blue mail. All right. So not only does that make Link a little bit more fashionable here, it also allows him to reduce the damage that he takes. I think it's by 25% for the blue mail. And then I think it's 50%, full 50% damage reduction for the red mail. But because of the way that it's set up, I mean, it's not like you're gonna miss those items. It's something where, like, when you're in this dungeon, yeah, technically, I suppose, if you really wanted to, you could skip them, but it's not, you know, required. Knock all these guys out. And I believe there's a thing underneath here. Oh, come on, little crab guy. I think there's a Stalfos that usually drops. There he is. Give him a bomb. And I need to go into this room on the side here, which is why I had that extra key. That's a lot of bombs. And in here, I can slash the switch. And then go all the way back around over here. Back up the top. And there is another way you can do that room. If you want to, you can go through and do the... Oh, I don't have the option. Oh, can I do it from there? I don't think I can. Means I have to go around one more time. So yeah, you could go do the next dungeon and kind of rush ahead a little bit and then come back to that section and use the Cane of Samaria. It drops a block, so that lets you basically drop a block on that location instead. But in this dungeon, the only way to do it is to fall off a cliff. And fall off another cliff, and then when you've fallen down several cliffs, then you'll be in the right location, and then you can go and do the thing with the thing. Yeah, basically because I had the big key, I got to go around one more time. Get some jelly on the way here. Awesome, there we are. I just have to open this door, and I'm right where I need to be. Zoop. Don't hit me, fire. I don't like it. I mean, I could just drop down here too, can't I? So this is, I mean, an exercise in using the three-dimensional space in the 2D environment as well. It's so intense, the way that they've set this up. Oh, that guy, yeah, see, if I didn't have my handy-dandy blue armor, he would have wrecked me there. Okay, so we got 2 of these bricks down there. One of them better do the damn thing. Yeah, so setting up this dungeon in such a way where it's like, you need to have everything exactly in the right position to go through and drop the things. See, this is why I need to go around one more time, is when I dropped that first brick up there, it didn't let me push it out of the way. Oh, I did not bomb that guy fast enough. It only would have let you push it once, and that's not enough to get it onto that button. So you have to go around one more time. But somebody had to design that puzzle, and somebody had to edit it and say, yes, that's good. You know, oh yeah, that's a great idea. Let's have a terrible, mad dungeon where you have to go around in circles again and again and again. I don't know. I think this one could have been done a little bit better or a little bit more user-friendly. Like, rather than rehashing the same level around and around and around. Maybe add some moving platforms or like a cave section or something. This is why the old man was warning us. There's like this ice thing, and this ice thing needs to have some tender loving with the fire to get him out of his shell there. Basically, just burn him. Yeah. So this is the. Rather similar to several Kirby monsters, like monsters from Kirby the Adventure. These things are nasty too, they do a lot of damage if they touch you. Oh, that was close. And then there's ice bits as well. I don't think I'll die here, they're a little bit slow, but basically, oh, I got one already. There you go. Got 2. Yeah, doing this with the Master Sword would not be fun. You have to hit them a lot. It's easier than I remember it being. Cool. So there it is, level 5. Not too shabby. Got the blue uniform matching the blue ice all around him here. And that crystal with the woman in it is gonna come and tell him another story about why he has to assassinate the evil wizard. Link, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. They say that the Hylia people controlled mysterious powers, as did the 7 wise men. But the blood of the Hylia has become thin over time. He who carry the blood of the 7 wise men do not possess strong power anymore either. Oh, we who carry. Our powers will increase if we mix with the courage of the knights, with the wisdom of the wise men. Only a short time remains until the gate at the castle linking the worlds opens. Completely. If you defeat Ganon, this world will vanish, and the Triforce will wait for a new holder. I believe in you. Good luck. Do you understand? Yes. Yay. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Great. Okay, so the next dungeon is super, super nasty. I'm definitely going to go in here and cash in. Oh wait, this takes forever. No, I'm not going to cash in. Got some fireworks going on outside here, celebrating my defeat of the level 5 dungeon. Hi, okay, what am I missing? Death Mountain. Gonna go get the cane. Actually, this comes in super handy too in the next dungeon, come to think of it. So this is definitely the way to go. Oh, that thing locked me in. I hate that guy. Those are not fair. Go over there, you dirty little thing. Oh, he did it again! Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, not so bad. So those rocks used to be a pretty large threat, but at this point they're not so bad. I'm going to use this warper right here. Then we have this black stone on. Oh, it's not a warper. It tricked me. I thought it was a warp. My mistake. That's a red herring if I ever saw one. The warpers, actually, there's two warpers. One is on the other side, I guess. You need to get the hook shot out and crawl across the bridge, and then it's going up the mountain on the other side. But we need to be on this side to get to the where the cane is hidden. Okay. So we're gonna hop in here. Now I'm trying to remember which cave it is, because there's several caves on this side too. I guess we'll just try this one right here. See what we got. Yeah, that's the one. So the first time we were through here, we didn't have the hammer. We didn't have the handy dandy magical cape to prevent us from taking damage. What else didn't we have? We didn't have the hook shot, so we could never have hooked onto those things. The lamps that are standing there. You can actually hook shot across here in some areas. Lift that big ol' rock up there. There you go. Cane of Burna. So this one's pretty important for a couple of the boss scenes ahead here. We've got the next dungeon boss, and not so much the one on Turtle Rock, but the one after that. You really want to have the cane when you're fighting Ganon. Not the Aghanim Ganon guy. Like there's they fondly refer to him as the Geometry Wizard in the randomizer tournaments for this game. There's a particular boss that's in the Ganon's Tower when you're actually fighting Ganon. The Pigman, it becomes a little bit different. You're not actually fighting him with conventional means. He's kind of a level and a boss unto himself. There we go. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go into Misery Mire, it's called, which is kind of the opposite of the super dry desert on the Light World side. So much they've done so cleverly in this game with the layouts and I mean everything from the music to the color palettes to the design of the worlds. Everything is just so well considered and thought out. I think there's a piece of heart here, and there's another one up around the corner over there. Not in this room, but in another room, just outside of this. Over in the top right section over here. And see down there, we have another requirement for the Bombos medallion. We have the ether requirement over here. So if you talk to some of the folks, I think it's like a little bug man or something back in the Dark World. There's a couple of them that will talk to you about the storm. And if you take your lore what they'll say is that you need to have something that controls high wind to be able to stop the storm, and it just so happens that on the Ether Medallion platform, like when you go to take the Ether Medallion, it actually says something about high polar winds or something. So it's tenuously linked, but you know, in case that is not sufficient, they've also granted us the boon of a little tiny emblem telling you what to use there. They just give you a little hint, you know, nudge, nudge. That third level sword makes those guys so much easier to deal with. Okay, so here we are. This is gonna use the Ether Medallion. I'm short on magic power. Okay, well, good thing I didn't use up any of my magic potions in the previous dungeon there. There we go. Let's try that again. Awesome. Well, the rain stopped. Time to go. And there's a big scary monster. And if you warp in, if we warp back to the light world right at this specific location, you can guess where we are. Right at that place where we would have made our wish to open up the second dungeon. So it's interesting how it comes together, how like the locations are all blended together, how the different concepts, the light and the dark. It's loose in some places, but for the most part it's well considered. Okay, I'm going to stop this episode here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.